Thanks for seeing me today, Doctor.
Last week we talked about you becoming a rookie detective and how that makes you feel.
I need to tell you about the 3 suspects I interviewed today for my first murder investigation. One of you is responsible for the murder of Dr. Roth. Relationship to the victim.
Mikey Roth, Esquire. I'm his wine guy.
A sommelier.
No, I just run his vineyard.
So I was living in my mother's basement when she told me cousin Mark was rich. So Mark and I had a little family reunion. And it didn't take long before I was his #1 guy. I took that basement hobby of his to his being the Chianti King of Cuyahoga County.
He was poisoned drinking your Chianti. And now that he's dead, you get to be king, right? Admit it.
No way. I don't want his lousy business. That vineyard is loaded with debt. He siphoned off all of the profits for his own personal use.
Sounds like motive to me. Dr. Roth was drinking all of your profits.
Hey, we don't even have enough money to be able to buy oak barrels now.
There. It's okay, sweetheart.
Is this your wife?
No, we just met.
What's your story, Miss?
I'm Amberly Lee.
Where are you from?
West Virginia. Where are you from? Anyway, life was hard knocks at the trailer park, so I had to get out of there. Now, when you're hitchhiking, you never know what you're gonna get. So when Dr. Mark rolled up in his big fancy car, I knew, girl, you hit the jackpot. All I had to do was lock him down. And yeah, he filled a void. Sooner or later, as you can see, he filled me up with his next of kin. I like to call her my little ATM. Amber's ticket to money.
You killed him so that your unborn kid would inherit the doctor's fortune.
I never said that. I would never do a murder with a bun in the oven. I'm a lady.
Would you do a murder without the bun in the oven?
Next question.
Now let me tell you about this 3rd suspect.
I'm Kenny Jones. I've been a professional wrestler for over 18 years. I entertain people with my sparkling charisma. So when Dr. Mark wanted to influence the outcomes of my matches, his generous donations were too good to pass up. But this meant Kenny the Killer had to throw a lot of his matches. And that made Kenny the Killer look like Kenny the Loser. And soon, those donations turned into a lot of IOUs. And that made Kenny the Killer very upset.
Sounds like he's the killer.
It's even in your name.
Kenny, get your hands
That's
off my
my
girlfriend!
That's my boyfriend. Tell me hello. Hey, Kenny, kill this.
Wow, that was some story. So, which of the suspects did you end up arresting today?
None of them.
So you didn't catch the killer?
Oh, I did.
So who was it?
It was you, Dr. Veronica. Dr. Roth was your fiancé. You were headed to the good life until he dumped you out of the blue, replaced with a hillbilly baby mama. And to make matters worse, he had gambled away all of your wedding money on professional wrestling. We found traces of arsenic on his wine glasses, along with your fingerprints.
So if you knew all of this, why sit here and tell me a story?
Police, open up.
You were stalling.
Yes. And how does that make you feel?